Hello and welcome to Abstract AF. I'm Sneha Jaswal and I'm going to be talking about the Thai period drama Shine. Now, one of the funniest scenes in this series is when Trin, the protagonist, played by Nattawin, asks the other protagonist, Thanwa, played by Phakphum, whether he's seriously sad because John Lennon quit the Beatles. She asks him this when they are both standing hand in hand in a circle of flower-crowned hippies around a bonfire. Now, this might be a comical scene, but it also highlights the stark divides in the realities of the show's various characters. Set in 1969, it stars Kinposh stars Apu and Mail as Trin and Thanwa respectively. Trin is an economist and adjunct professor who has returned from France and is determined to aid his country's progress, while Thanwa is a blue-blooded brat and hippie living in his own happy bubble of sex, love, drugs, and rock and roll. Their unexpected love story, set against Thailand's political upheaval, drives the primary plot of the show. The steamier romance in Shine belongs to Trin's uncle Kry, played by actor Song UK Song Paisan, and Naran, played by Euro Yotsawat Talapi. Their love story starts in newspapers where they duel as anonymous music critics. Their sharp exchanges quickly capture the public's attention, which is playfully shown in scenes of people gleefully reading newspapers at their homes, coffee shops, and offices. It really turns on that retro nostalgia of the time when people would bond over newspapers and magazines. When Krylat and Naran secretly decide to meet at a private library, the reveal of their real identities only intensifies the attraction between the two. Krylat is a high-ranking military officer and Naran is an ambitious journalist. The forbidden romance is further tangled by the fact that Krylat is married, while Naran is investigating corrupt land deals that may implicate him. In flashbacks, we see how Devi, played by actress Kob Pimolrat, became Krylat's wife after her influential military father pressured him into the marriage, fully aware of his preference for men. There is a minor subplot about Veera, Krylat's faithful military subordinate who is silently in love with Devi. Actor Son's portrayal of Krylat is electric. He's a morally grey figure torn between his public duties as a military officer and his secret queer life. Now, Euro's portrayal of Naran, on the other hand, feels more like a stock journalist character, even though he does shine when he's voicing his column on music and matters of the heart. Their love story begins as a battle of wits in public, then becomes something far steamier in private, as Krylat's library turns their rivals, a decorated officer and a relentless reporter, into secret lovers. Meanwhile, debutant actor Peter possibly is the breakout star of Shine, who plays Victor, a fiery student activist leader who constantly organizes headline-grabbing protests against the corrupt Thai government and military. Victor's story ties back to the main plot as he attends one of Trin's economic classes and constantly challenges the professor's privileged background, but over time he also finds himself drawn to Trin. It's pretty funny to see Victor start as a quintessential angry young man, all fire and fury against the corrupt regime, but the moment Cupid's arrow hits, he's suddenly soft-eyed and following Trin around like a love-struck pup. When he senses something is going on between Trin and the carefree Thanwa, his jealous glares are downright hilarious. The love triangle adds some laughs to Shine, with Trin's older, dignified presence balancing it all as he kindly lets Victor down. My biggest gripe with Shine, and this might just be a personal peeve, is that Mail felt miscast. His portrayal of Thanwa was a hit and miss. Even though he delivers the show's biggest laugh as the childlike hippie, the more serious aspects of his characters don't land, and the supposed rockstar persona never comes through. In Kinposh, his chemistry with Apo was sizzling, yet here in Shine, the romantic blaze feels oddly lukewarm. Possibly also because the playful Thanwa never seems sincere, not even in the rare times the character is being genuine. But now let's talk about lead actor Apo. He was last seen in a lead role as Thai dancer in the period piece Manswang, where I have noted, ironically, that he looked stunning but lacked the natural gait and grace of a professional artist. But in Shine, he is pitch perfect, at least I think so. He's poised, charming, dashing, and convincing as an intellectual. If anything, his debates could have used sharper writing, but that shortfall isn't on the actor. Overall, Shine is a well-crafted tale of love, desire, power, corruption, and student activism, with several scenes crafted for cinematic effect, existing in its own orbit because some complex subplots are resolved too easily. The original soundtrack outshines many other elements in the series. A song called Am I in Love by Slot Machine is one of the most memorable numbers in the series, which plays like a romantic hit from the 1970s. Another song titled Hold Your Hand is faster and fun too. Now, Shine is an 8-episode show, and it's episode 7 which brings some of the most tragic moments of the story, blunting the impact of the climactic finale. A brief time skip at the end offers viewers clearer closure on the fates of the main characters, while a cruel twist reframes one supporting character in an unsettling way, which seems strange at first, but is also a sharp reminder of how irrationally obsessive people can become in the name of love. The show closes on a surprisingly romantic note for some of its characters, while others are left with devastating grief. The ending threads do feel a bit contrived and the writing stumbles towards the end, yet despite its flaws, this retro romance remains a very beautiful looking one-time watch. If I had to rate it, I would give it 7.5 on 10. You can watch Shine on VTV. That's all from me. Talk to you the next time.